Hello, everybody. Wait a minute here. Hello, everybody. Oh, welcome to the Friday edition of Moohead Radio. I'm your host, a big and furry bovine. Joining me early in the show, Stephen.
I'm
deep
here.
Deep in the heart of Texas, and the Moose in Great Britain.
Yeah.
And here
I'm
we
awake.
are. I try to have some kind of format to the show, recognizing that I could never follow an outline. Things happen as they happen. Plus, I don't script anything. So if something comes out of my mouth that is really unfortunate, well, then that's that.
Yeah, just deal with it, you know?
Well, Moo, you're very authentic.
Yeah, I am authentic. That would be one word to put it. I don't know.
Unique.
A eunuch? Is that what you called me?
Unique and unique.
Oh, thank you.
Unique.
Eunuch, I like that.
Yeah, the dickless wonder. And today we'll be talking about the Brown Stoolers, and we'll also be talking about the Cleveland Cadavers, which will be happening a little later in the show. We start out the show the way we start out the show, folks. And I recognize this is all Christmas, weekend and all with post-Christmas trauma and all that. So I understand if you're not viewing during the live show, I don't blame you. In fact, I would urge you not to, because it might be bad for your health.
Yes. You may not be able to sleep. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, what we do is what we do, man.
Oh my God, it's like the whole world's going to see Jim Nance and Tony Romo.
Yeah, well, and the reason is, and I'll tell you just in a minute, is my mic sounding okay to you guys?
Sounds okay on my end.
Your voice sounds a bit rough, but your mic is okay.
Oh, bite me. Yeah, so that big red area here.
Plop.
And I'm circling it here. That is, this is you up here in the far upper left when you have desire to have sex, but you get blue balled. And this is the reason why, because your girlfriend's on her period. All right. That's how this map is read. So people, right. So if you're in the red area, you're not going to get any, but you're going to get the Browns and the Steelers. That's the good news. And man, I can go through it all, but just quickly. I mean, Boston and Portland, Maine, and Burlington, Vermont, and Syracuse and Scranton and Pittsburgh, and of course it's Cleveland, Toledo, Dayton, and Columbus. Cincinnati, no, but you're going to get it in the other Ohio cities. And I give you this information in case you're streaming these games. It's the reality of life, Lexington, Louisville, my goodness. Springfield, Illinois makes the cut. St. Louis and Columbia and Kansas City, Missouri, and Omaha, famous for their steaks. Fargo in North Dakota. Absolutely. And Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's where my wife is from. Somebody has to be from Tulsa,
and
Oklahoma.
Now you're 24 hours from Tulsa.
Yeah, that's right. And 1,000 miles from nowhere. We got Dallas and Waco and Wackos in Houston, and oh my God!
How come you're not in Tampa Bay? I mean, you've got Seattle, Carolina. Dwayne Statt's forced to watch the Carolina Panthers.
Down here, it's interesting what we have here, because in Tampa Bay, you're right.
Oh my God, I've got to watch that. What a sack of shit that is.
Enough of Dwayne Stat. People are probably, that's the single greatest tune-out factor, is why I do impressions of the Tampa Bay Rays baseball announcer. And the answer is because I can. And
exactly.
It's so hilarious. Fucking annoying, man. So annoying.
Not as annoying as Matt Underwood and Rick Manning, but
right. It's a different thing,
It's a different kind of annoying.
A team that has no hitters has never had hitters, and just like the Guardians, and it's like,
I've been sitting here for 14 years waiting for a ball to leave this park. This really sucks.
when Rocco Baldelli's like your all-time leader in everything, then
Yeah.
it's a problem.
Albuquerque and Denver and Salt Lake City. And then
Wow.
going back to the East Coast, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Washington, D.C., Richmond, Virginia, Norfolk, my goodness,
Norfolk.
Roanoke, and Charleston, West Virginia. I wouldn't wish it on anybody.
I look at this bit of red in Nevada. I mean, is there actually any people there, or is it just like coyotes and roadrunners?
No, that's the Area 21.
All right.
So nuclear bomb zone.
Nuclear bomb zone. Yeah, all the land is crystallized.
Uh,
Oh dear.
So, at any rate, you have every reason to watch this game. And the reason why this big area here, the red, is because of the Steelers. Because the
all
league
these
loves the
Steeler
Steelers. They
fans.
love them some Steelers. And it's like, we're going to make everybody available to watch their and our favorite team, the Stoolers. And we're going to make it Stoolers for everybody.
Yeah.
And it's going to be more humiliation for the Cleveland Browns.
And honestly, I cannot remember the last time the Browns won a game done by Nance and Romo. I mean, they are like the curse of death. Somebody listening on Cleveland.com should go through the amount of times that they have been in Cleveland Stadium and the Browns have been humiliated. So that's convinced me the Browns will not win.
Yeah, Rick, it is Area 51. I don't know what Area 21 is.
Yeah, it's where they're bombed out.
I think that's the motion picture, thing about the age of what what you can watch. And
It's where they filmed Independence Day.
thank you. And somebody's asking, is it going to snow? No. In Cleveland, actually, we'll have Dick Goddard tell you. For you Northeast Ohio people who just have a comfort zone of wanting to hear from dead people like Dick. Well, the weather today is not so much as important as the weather on Sunday. The weather on Sunday is going to be rainy, but a high of 53.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're expecting, I'm sorry, and we're expecting no more than an inch, just like my wife.
Wow.
I'm killing myself here.
You're killing it.
Yeah, so that's it. 53 degrees, winds of 10, maybe 20 miles an hour at the most, and no reason why teams shouldn't score points. And and the reason is the Steelers can clinch it all, man. And the fact is that I don't know if you saw, but the Ravens
they died.
Not only they died, but it looks like superstar. What was Joe's last name?
Joe Shipley.
Joe Shitley, stupid cock eater. Fan comes in here. Where is he now?
Where is
overrated? Lamar Jackson's washed up. He's done. He's finished. He's fallen apart. He's had the total amount of maximum hits that he can take, and he's allegedly not playing. So what's really great about that is that you get Snoop Huntley playing that game.
Oh, I love some Snoop.
Well, it's going to be great because the Packers don't have Jordan Love, and they have Malik Willis. And Malik Willis hurt his shoulder in the last play of regulation in the last game. And so he may not be able to play. And I don't even know the guy's name. They're going to pull out of nowhere. I think it might be Phillip Rivers' twin brother.
Wow. They get one of his sons. They're probably old enough to play.
Yeah, my God. So there you have it.
The hilarious thing is that there's a scenario where everything can be decided by this week, and then when they go to the final week and everything's like to be decided for the time zones, they're not going to have any relevant games to play except for maybe a number one seed in the NFC or whatever. Chris Collinsworth and that they're going to get fuck all.
I have something to say. The most pathetic football game, you would think it would be something the Browns participated in, but you'd be wrong. The Vikings whipped the Lions. Now I'm going to start calling Dan Campbell Lieutenant Dan.
Dan Campbell.
No,
No
Lieutenant
relation to
Dan.
Glenn Campbell.
No.
He's got no legs.
His team's got no legs. His team's got no legs. I mean, what a horrible thing. They lost to the Vikings 23-10, which is bad enough.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
But the Vikings finished with fewer than 10 net passing yards the whole game, and they still won. They still put up 23 points. Can you believe that?
Pathetic. That's bad.
Rookie quarterback Max Brosmer was making his second career start. You think we have quarterback problems?
Max Brosmer. That sounds like some hedge fund manager, you know?
Yeah. I mean, he's a guy stamping things on a desk, you know? And 3 starting offensive linemen sidelined by injury, which sounds like us. And it's really funny because they act as if it's a surprising result that they wouldn't play very well. But still, the Vikings managed 3 net passing yards, and they won.
Wow.
Their total stood at -7 net passing yards until Brosmer and wide receiver Justin Jefferson connected for a 10-yard pass on the final throw of the game.
No.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Oh. Well, the Lions.
They're playing their reserves, though. The Lions have everybody. Everybody's dead on that team.
Well, and the thing that I find interesting is the second that Dan Campbell came out and said, "Howdy, I'm Dan Campbell." Okay, I was just going to do it to bother you. He said, "I'm going to call the plays."
Yeah, that always works in Cleveland.
Yeah, that's not a real good idea. And the Lions don't even have a good pass defense, according to their stats.
Not
But
anymore.
of course, anything would have completely confused Brosmer, who didn't know what he was doing out there. Steven is back with us.
Got his ceiling fan going.
They sacked him, Brosmer, 7 times and hit him on 5 other occasions. And after the game, they ganged up on him in an alley and kicked the shit out of him. But they still lost.
Wow.
The Vikings scored one of their 2 TDs after a drive that began when they recovered a fumble at the Lions' 16-yard line. And the other one came in a 65-yard run from a wideout, Jordan Addison.
Wow.
But I mean, hey, it could be worse, Cleveland fans. It really could be worse. I mean, if you want to talk about the most disappointing team in the NFL, the list would start with the Detroit Lions.
Oh God, yeah. The entire NFC North has flipped on its head from the previous year because the Lions were in first place, they're now in 4th, and the Bears were in 4th place, they're now in 1st, and similarly 2 and 3, the Packers and the Vikings switched places as well. So it's one of those divisions that has flipped on its head literally this year.
Well,
Yeah.
Vegas loves that shit, man.
Yeah, well, of course. But I mean, the expectations on teams, I think I read that they had, it was like a playoff possibility of like 70% this year. That's how sure people were about the Lions.
Yeah. So all these like Super Bowl Lions bets have been junked for months now.
Yeah, it's absolutely nuts.
The betting companies have made a fortune on this year's NFL.
Now,
the Lions just steamrolled the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, they're just, there's a lot of teams that are disappointments. The Ravens are a massive disappointment.
God,
I mean,
they
huge
suck.
disappointment. So much so that Joe Shipley should commit suicide. Honest to God. He should put the barrel of a gun to his head, pull the trigger, and blow his fucking brains out. Because he's a cocksucker, for one thing, and he's a Ravens fan. That's another thing. And still, Lamar Jackson hasn't done anything. Not really. For a guy who's gotten so much positive publicity, he hasn't won the big game. And if you're going to piss all over the Cavaliers because they don't win the big game, well, then you can't be praising Lamar Jackson out of the other side of your mouth. Okay?
Facts.
I mean, you got to be equal. And I'd be the first to admit that the Cavaliers can't win big games. You got to be honest about this. Neither can Lamar Jackson.
I did well. I didn't see any of that Cavaliers game yesterday.
No, you're
'Cause
very, very fortunate.
I was, entertaining Christmas, with people in the house. So there you go. Didn't watch it.
Last Christmas,
I gave you my heart.
my ravens were dead. I took out a gun and put it to my head. I pulled the trigger. I'm going to have to come up with a
Nothing
quick
really matters.
Weren't they trying to compare Lamar Jackson to Michael Vick? I'm like, that's a horrible comparison because Vick's never won the big game.
anything either, Although
Cam Newton.
he couldn't even win a bet on fighting dogs, for God's sakes, Michael
Wow.
Vick. Thank you. So at any rate, here's a headline that makes me shake my big cow head.
Oh no, not one of
Terry
those.
Pluto.
Terry Pluto. That makes you shake something else, really.
Yeah.
That makes me shake something else.
And I'm reading exactly the headline.
Oh no.
This is the headline. Oh, I'm sorry. The Browns franchise-altering decision high in NFL Draft 2026. Should they take a quarterback or build a foundation? Now, you know something?
Oh.
I'm going to equate this because this guy's a dummy. He's a fucking dummy and he's a sick motherfucker. Okay? He is.
Yeah.
And I will live to tell about this. I
You-
will live to tell about it. And you'll be right at my side when I do it, Bronk.
Okay. I'll be there.
Yes, you will.
I'll be holding the
You'll
flag.
be there. I mean, you're building a house. What do you build first? The foundation?
Or the
or-
roof.
No, or the living room. I mean, would somebody please make sense out of this to me? This is a question that Corky would ask. Should they take a quarterback or build a foundation? I mean, what kind of stupidity is that? That's a special kind of special. God damn. You can't have a good team without a foundation. You can have a lousy team with a great quarterback who's injured immediately.
Yep.
I just don't understand. I'm not even going to get into the guts of the article because it doesn't deserve any more. But this is where the press is at. All right.
Right.
If you're wondering who's going to play and who's not going to play for the Cleveland Browns, I can tell
I
you.
wasn't wondering.
Well, I mean,
Some people might be. I
Yep.
wasn't.
tight end Harold Fannin Jr. groin and quarterback
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
and quarterback Dylan Gabriel. I can't see
He
anybody.
has growing pains.
Well, his shoulder. They were both added to the injury report today. However, not everybody is equal in this instance. What the hell was that?
What is that?
I don't know. Somebody's doing something.
It sounded like it was coming from behind you. Is hot girls in your area have arrived at your house?
Sounded like somebody was farting behind me.
Oh wow.
What the hell was that? At any rate, when you're watching, I don't have gas. When you're watching this, in the archive, don't look at me. All right. They both suffered injuries, Fannin and Gabriel, during Friday's practice. But Fannin said after practice that he'll play. I should be good by Sunday. I'm going to be all right. He said he had a similar injury before in his groin. He knows what he's dealing with, a small tweak. I just thought it was best that I stop, and that's smart. Was it scary to happen late in the week? Yeah, a little bit, he said. And, of course, Fannin is Shadur's favorite receiver because he gets open and he catches the ball.
Yep.
So Fannin has 70 catches this year. Who cares about David Njoku anymore? Fannin is a rookie, not even sure about what he's doing, coming out of a minor program like Bowling Green, and he's caught 70 passes for 701 yards. Good for him. He's had a really good year. And of course, David Njoku is out still. David Njoku not going to play again for the Browns. I can guarantee you this. He's going to be gone.
He's gone.
Then Miles Harden, my least favorite defensive back, walked off the field with a shoulder injury that had him limited on Wednesday and also again Thursday and hopefully for the rest of his fucking life.
How would they know he was limited? Like, isn't he like limited normally? You know, I mean, how do you tell the difference?
Yeah, now I'm beginning to wonder. I'm smelling something here.
Ooh,
What is you smelling, Moo?
what are you smelling?
It smells like electrical wire.
Ooh.
Well, I farted through the phone. Does that count?
No, you didn't fart through the phone, but there's something going on here, and I don't like it. I wonder if it was something in the lighting.
I thought it was behind you. It sounded like in the distance.
Yeah. Hold on a minute, please. You talk amongst you.
Oh yeah, we'll talk amongst ourselves. Hey, so what about the Texans, man? Like, what are they going to do? Are they already in the playoffs?
Yeah, man. We won 8 in a row, man. Our defense is looking good, and they're rated number 1, I think, in the league.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. Ooh, he smells burning. If we turn it up, we can hear him talking. There was a crunching noise, and he smells burning.
There is something going on.
Oh,
Hold on, folks.
The cow is sniffing out the diagnosis here.
At any rate, I don't know. I'm having my wife come in here and see if she can sniff it out. Very strange.
Hey, your microphone's quite good. I could actually, if I turned my speaker all the way up, I could hear you saying there was a crunching noise. So there you go.
I don't know, unless it's coming from the computer, but that would have been in front of me.
No, it sounded like it was sounded like somebody opened a box of Doritos. Maybe you got
Yeah. I mean, seriously, there's like a crackling noise. At any rate, we'll move on.
In your house eating
If there's any further, I'm going to terminate this because I don't feel like having an electrical fire in my home.
No, that's not good.
That would not be good at all.
So, did you determine where it's coming from, Moo?
No, I can't localize it at any rate. So, Denzel Ward's going to play. So that's good for the Browns. As far as Dylan Gabriel is concerned, nobody's sure about that. And it's not like he would be playing anyway.
So does that mean Deshaun Watson's the emergency quarterback then?
No. Bailey Zappi. That's who that will be. So that's who's not playing and who's playing. Joel Bitonio has come out and said, hey, no, he has come to the rescue of Kevin Stefanski. He wants to see Stefanski return next year, even though he's not committed to returning. I'm still smelling this loud and clear. Hold on a minute.
Hey,
I gotta
move in here.
That's what I want to do, but I have to mute this thing. I don't usually mute my microphone.
There you go.
Yeah, I guess who's going to check out where that smell's coming from? Maybe it's electrical wire.
I think it's probably a socket or something. Oh, here comes Mrs. Moo.
I mean, it could be, yeah.
Topaz. Hi. I think it's because the weather's getting cold down there, and the iguanas.
What time is it over there in Britain, Moose?
What time is it? It is 10:32 in the evening.
PM?
PM, yes.
Damn, so you get late night Moo over there.
I get late night. I get very late night Cavaliers and very late night NFL sometimes. So yeah, I tend to have a nap in the afternoon, which would.
So when the Browns games start, what time is it over there when the Browns games start?
Well, the normal Browns games start at 6 p.m. And then if it's a afternoon, later game, like a 4 o'clock game, that would be at 9 p.m.
Oh,
If it's
shit. I can only imagine what time it would be on a Sunday Night Football.
Sunday Night Football, it'd be 1:15 in the morning.
Are you up watching it or no?
I usually am.
Oh, wow.
I'm retired, and my wife and I used to look after her mother-in-law, so it was kind of a 24-hour thing. So I would be up early and sleep during the day, and look after and be watching football at 1 in the morning, 3 in the morning.
Wow, that's
I've kind of
awesome. So it starts
I've
at
stayed
1
in
and
that
it goes till
habit.
4.
Yeah, so Cavaliers games end at 3:30 in the morning for me most of the time. Oh, you're still muted, Moo. You're very muted.
Moo, you're still muted.
You're still muted.
There. All right.
Now you're not muted.
Nah,
Yeah.
we can hear you now.
We were talking
Yes.
about my time zone lag here and how I sleep in the day, and I'm sort of like a vampire, really. Cleveland sports vampire.
I'm going to have to whisk through this because as much as I hate to do that, something isn't right. And we can't, I mean, we all,
Well, I'll go.
we both smell this, but we don't have an
Check your
idea
fuse box.
we have no idea where it's coming
You
from.
check the fuse box, Moo?
Yeah, check your fuse box. See whether a switch is gone. Circuit breaker.
Ah, good idea.
Well, it's actually a pretty obvious one.
Well, I mean, I'm sitting here doing a program.
Yeah, I mean, why don't we just quit the program and you go check your thing out?
No, hold on a sec.
I mean, if I'd be up we got 2 circuit breakers here in my house.
So, Moose, if the game starts at 1, the average NFL game is 4 hours? That means you're not in bed till 5 a.m.
Oh, the worst ones are college football, like Ohio State games. Take 4 fucking hours to
All right. There you go. If I start screaming fire, you'll know what's going on.
Fire Stefanski.
Yeah, I don't need Joe Banner's nose, for God's sakes.
Oh, wow.
God, it is powerfully strong, the smell.
It's not the black cow. BCOD's not acting up, is he?
No, I mean, but the fact that it came behind me, the only thing plugged in is my backup laptop.
Wow.
I have no idea. So Batonio won't commit, but he wants to see Stefanski back, so it doesn't matter. Who gives a fuck what he thinks? Then there's this headline, Why I Still Root for the Browns, a guest piece that was on Cleveland.com. And this is real simple. The reason this guy still roots for the Browns, he's a good fan. He's a good, loyal fan. And it's part of his life and part of his childhood. And he doesn't want to forget about that. He wants to keep in touch with that part of his life. On the other hand, the real question is, why are fans so divided when the season is running about simplistic things like who's playing quarterback when they don't have a whole team around them? I don't know. And I cannot understand that. But at any rate, good for the guy. His name's Tim Corbett, and he's a Browns fan, and he's still a Browns fan, and God bless him. It's a breath of fresh air to hear from somebody who just wants to watch the games and have fun, have a point of view, and not jam it down somebody's throat, and isn't concerned about Dylan Gabriel or Shadur Sanders or Kevin Stefanski or Jimmy Haslam. He just wants to watch the games in peace. Good for him. That's
Don't
wonderful.
we all?
Then we have this, another headline from Cleveland.com. The people who are draining your pockets for money so that you can read pointless articles. 9 sports predictions that should happen, but probably won't. What kind of a headline?
Hey, I could do that for you for free, I mean, that makes no sense.
I mean, it's like The college football playoffs should remain at 12 teams and not expand to 16. Yeah, righto.
No, they should expand to 128, and that way there'll be no fucking argument.
I'd say expand to 24 like the Big Ten proposed.
Yeah. Just have like 5 regular season games, and then the rest of it be a knockout tournament with,
That or just eliminate championship week and expand it to 16.
Yeah, I could do that. I think we should have Army, Navy, and the Air Force always in the playoffs.
You know what? Notre Dame's still crying about not making the playoffs. It's funny.
Yeah,
Allegedly,
stupid.
they had some sort of side contract where if they made the 12th seed, then they're automatically guaranteed a playoff spot. I guess they committee didn't honor it this year.
Wow, that's
So
it's an invitational. It's not really a playoff. I mean, we've been over this before, I think. But yeah,
Well, we saw what happened when Tulane got in. And
Tulane
James
and
Madison.
yeah. It's just a whole series. The Dodgers will three-peat. What do I want to know about this for?
Is it like stupid bet week? I mean, this is something you go to your bookies in England and say, I think the Dodgers are going to win the World Series. Can you give me odds? Yeah, fuck off. I'll take your money.
So, and then this, and I'll leave this story at that. The Browns should stick with Shedeur Sanders as starting quarterback in 2026. ... Maybe. So that's the end of this. And you're charging people money for that.
These people are pussies. I mean, they absolutely are.
This is my other new favorite thing from USA Today. They're doing their sports predictions based on AI. As if you haven't.
Yeah, that'll work.
Here's AI's take of the Browns-Steelers game. Steelers 24, Browns 13. All right. Here's AI's take, not Allen Iverson, artificial intelligence. A win would clinch the Steelers a playoff spot regardless of what happens in the Ravens-Packers game. Copilot, that's the name of the AI system, believes that Pittsburgh has an advantage over Cleveland, citing the Browns' quote, inconsistent offense, and noting that Shedeur Sanders has struggled as the quarterback. You know something? So AI is racist too?
God damn.
God damn is right.
He had better stats than Josh Allen last week.
Do you want to call somebody? Because this is
maybe Jimmy Haslam's behind AI.
I don't know what to call him.
Hey, who would you call? No, I'm being serious. Who would you call if you're smelling something that's electrical in nature in your house?
There is the national. I mean, there could be a power cut in your area or some sort of.
But I could hear that, and it was being. Of course, I got headset on, and it was right from. I could hear it back through my microphone, so it really sounded loud to me.
Well, what you could do is you could stop the program. Go back to when that happened, which was about 11, 12 minutes, 13 minutes ago, and listen to it. And then you can, try to make some heads or tails out of it.
Yeah.
There's no point staying on. I mean, I've got nothing to say. I don't know whether Steven wants.
I don't really got much to say either. I just I saw you guys were on.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, I'm going to be back on Sunday. And this is more important than that. And we'll be here at halftime.
You got to check your circuit breakers, your fuse box or whatever.
Yeah, she just did. There's nothing that's thrown in there.
Nothing's tripped, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, Moo, DM us on Facebook and let us know. Give us an update.
I shall do. All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, see you later.
Sorry,
right,
everybody,
care,
for this,
brother.
but I got to think of safety first for myself and my wife. And we'll figure this one out, I hope. And I hope it's nothing serious, but something is burning, and that can be really bad.
All right.
So we'll see everybody. And I apologize for this abbreviated program. We'll get back to y'all on Sunday. Until then, hasta la vista, Pastor Heads. Bye-bye.
Moo.